What's up guys, it's the Carp here, back again with another video, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be showing you guys my entire Adidas shoe collection. Now keep in mind, these shoes in total cost between $3,000 and $4,000 retail price. I did not buy them for that much. I haven't spent that much on shoes, so just getting that out of the way. But this is just a nice shot of the entire rack from top to bottom, and yes, it does annoy me that I'm missing two. I just need two more to complete this rack, and then it'll just look nice and perfect. But anyways, let's start off with the slides. These are some navy blue adisages. They've got the massage material, you know, the adisage is in the name. Got the strap. It's a little bent because I don't wear these often. I'm not too fond of the adisage. Again, just got them because they were cheap. I bought them for 10 bucks. Nice to have an extra pair of slides in case I need them, but these things hurt my feet. These, couldn't even tell you what they're called. These are like 8 years old. Again, they've got the strap, they're slides. They've barely got some writing left there. Couldn't tell you what this material is, but it's got nice cushion there. And those have been actually worn down. They're more used to my feet. So those are the ones that I actually wear. These ones still zip tied together. Haven't worn these, probably won't wear them. They're kind of just there to make up the numbers, and in case I ever, do decide to wear them. But I don't like flip-flops, so I don't like that thing right there, the toe thing. But they've got decent color. They're parlay, so they're made from the recycled ocean plastics and stuff like that. You can tell that I haven't worn them because the price is still there. But yeah, so I got them for $5 on sale. That's the only reason I have those. And then we get into the running shoes. These ones are really nice. They've got that good arch support there. I prefer this arch support to that one that's on most of the Ultra Boost, well, all the Ultra Boosts. These are actually women's Adizero Bostons. Don't wear them a whole lot, just because they're still pretty new, but they do, work nice for a running shoe. These ones, you can tell how much more I've worn them just by the sides there. Ultra Boost, uncaged. Really nice shoes. Probably some of my favorites shoes that I've ever worn. Really like this material. It's nice and stretchy. It's basically like wearing a sock. It's crazy, but it's got that arch support and it's got the boost material. Really nice for running. Like those a lot. Got those same ones in black. These ones are actually a women's shoe, but they fit me better than anything else, just because they kind of fit in between two men's sizes that I normally wear. These ones, another women's shoe. These are the only sort of different type of Ultra Boost that I have. These two are uncaged. Those ones are uncaged. Those ones are parlay though. But these ones are laceless. They're a little dirty. They're a lot dirty. I've worn them a lot. But really nice pair of shoes. They got that same arch support on the bottom, but they don't have laces. Parlays, again, they're going to look the same, feel the same as the other ones, but these ones I actually like the look of them a whole lot. If it wasn't for the sort of color of those stripes, I'd say they'd be perfect. A little bit of worn, or wear and tear there. Worn them a decent amount. These, one of my favorite design shoes, Adizero Prime is a great shoe, and these are parlay. I like the parlay colors for the most part, the light blue, and again, it's got that sort of different arch support there. That one fits my my foot better. And all of these Ultra Boosts and these Adizero Primes there, they've all got the Continental tire rubber on the bottom as well, so very nice there. These ones, again, same as those blue, but a different color, not parlay, so they're going to fit slightly different. Well, this video is longer than I thought it was going to be, but oh well. These, get into the first of my Pure Boosts. Really nice color on these. I've noticed sort of now that I like blue shoes a lot. I consider red my favorite color, but I think blue is up there as well. Those ones do have sort of like these little bead things there that kind of like reflect water. I don't know. So they're a decent, all-terrain shoe. This shoe, they're called Pure Boost RBL, I think it is. They are meant for that. So that's nice. And these are my Pure Boost Goes, all white. Some of my only all-white shoes. Really like these. I think they look awesome. Don't really like the sort of top of the shoe that much, just because it doesn't really fit. Like you can see how it's kind of bending in there. I've got the same case with a pair of cleats down at the bottom, but it doesn't really fit perfectly to my feet. But I can get over the top of the shoe there. And then if we look here, these are my favorite pair of Pure Boosts. I actually don't have any plain Pure Boosts. These ones are DPRs, all black. You know, any shoe with a black bottom is nice because they, I mean, look at that. You can hardly see any wear there compared to something like that. I've worn these the same amount, if not more. These ones don't specifically have arch support, but they're built really nice. I don't know if it's just the way my feet are, but those ones are a great pair of shoes. And then this is the last of my Boosts. You can see it there, Boost. These are my mowing shoes. Really old, really worn down. They were actually my first pair of shoes that I got when I started working at an Adidas, which is how I got all those so cheap. But yeah, nothing too special about those. Just got the Boost technology, no arch support, decent color, but nothing special. These ones, I don't remember the names of these ones either. Solar Blaze, more than likely, actually. That does sound right. Again, just got these because they were cheap. Decent color on them. They've got the bounce technology, so, you know, decent for working out and stuff. These ones, Pure Bounces, I like the color on these. I'm not crazy about it. I liked it a little bit more when I bought them, but they're pretty plain, you know, gray and black. Nothing too special about them. Bounce technology as well, but nothing that crazy there. And these ones, again, some of my favorite shoes. This is getting into the sort of casual wear. These are another women's shoe, but they fit really well. They've got some cloud foam that is actually, you know, it actually feels nice. You can kind of tell some have better cloud foam than others. A little bit of dirt there, but other than that, really love those shoes. Wear those a lot. These ones, another pair that I got just because they were cheap, all black. It's always nice to have all black shoes available. Haven't worn these once. They cost me $5. But decent shoe there. They got the cloud foam still. Same as these. And these are actually the first pair of laceless shoes I've ever bought. Again, only $5. Pretty sleek, a little bit thick on the soles of the shoe, but really nice. It's not focusing very well, but really nice design there. Really sleek, I think. And another pair of women's shoes. Just goes to show that you can wear women's shoes if you are a dude, and vice versa. It's really all just about size. But these ones, another decent shoe. These ones are actually some of the most comfortable that I've got, and they are technically laceless. They've got these things that's kind of more aesthetic, but you don't tie those. So another pair of laceless shoes there. Those ones I got for free for working at Adidas, but decent design there. Very comfortable. Not a bad shoe at all. And these are the last of sort of the regular cloud foam shoes. A little whack. These ones are like $10. I just got these to have something sort of a little different. These are called Falcons. And yeah, that's not much to say about those. Those I think are called light racers. Those are maybe cloud foam racers, in case you guys are wondering and trying to get them. Those are cloud foam pures. I just realized that I haven't been saying the names of any of these hardly. Alright, so now we're getting into the soccer shoe portion. So we're starting with the indoors. These ones are meant for, you know, actual like basketball court indoor. I don't mind these. They've got a decent grip up at the top. They're pretty average though. Haven't worn them, you know, a whole lot, but not a bad shoe. These ones are incredible. So these ones are actually a $300 pair of shoes that I got for $30. They are I don't really know the exact like name of them, but they're Predators, and they are the Zinedine Zidane and David Beckham ones. So really nice, laceless, got the Boost technology as well. Those ones I've worn to shit, basically. I've worn those way too much. I wear them to work out, I wear them to play soccer in. Amazing pair of shoes. Probably, I would say, worth almost even $300, you know, just straight up. Alright. These ones, couldn't tell you what they're called. Potentially Ace. They were a decent pair of shoes. Those little side things there actually like are really bad at taking water. But aside from that, I really like these. So if you're actually wearing them in, you know, just to play indoor soccer, really decent pair of shoes there. But you know, if you were wearing them anywhere that, you know, you could get them wet, you wouldn't want to. because they're just so great throwing to your socks and all that. These ones are a great pair of shoes. These are Ace Tango indoor shoes, and these ones are one of my favorite pairs of indoor shoes before those. These and a different color. Really like these for working out in. I really like this material. Kind of feels like a sock. A lot of my favorite shoes have that, and yeah, so those are pretty good. These ones I prefer them a little bit just because of the color, but same thing. I like that sock material. They are good for working out in and playing soccer in. Really nice pair of shoes there. Now we're getting to the tail end. We've got another pair of indoor shoes here. These ones, I didn't play a lot of soccer in them. I wore them a decent amount though. I used to like at least yellow a lot more. They are very bright. I don't know if you can kind of tell through the camera, but they're very bright yellow, almost neon yellow. And I really only got those because of these. But those are pretty decent. They're a little stiff though on the bottoms. Not a huge fan of that. These ones were pretty comfortable, just like all around wear shoe. F50s. Love me some F50s. We'll get to those in a second. But I like this blue color as well, and I've worn the shit out of those too. They're really starting to be unwearable, and I don't really wear them anymore. But then we get into the F50s, which don't have the laces tucked in. These, not necessarily this color, but these are my favorite type of shoes. F50s are incredible. I wish they would bring them back. They're the shoes that I'm nostalgic for. A lot of people like these, like Predators and all that, and they're like, the re-release of the old Predators was like crazy and all that stuff. These are the ones for me. Like the F50s were such a good shoe. I really like the stud pattern on them. Any Adidas shoes that have that similar stud pattern I like a lot, and I like the stripe pattern on them as well. And those ones I wore those a decent amount. I kind of they got a little bent up because I washed them once in a washer, and so that's the main reason I don't wear them, just because they're a little wacky. These ones, same type of shoe, F50s, and I actually wore these so much that they're like really starting to come apart there. So those ones are the only pair of shoes here that I straight up cannot wear, which is really unfortunate. They're my first real pair of soccer shoes, the ones that got me obsessed with Adidas, and I've actually got a tattoo of the stripe pattern, although it is technically based off of this one, which is slightly different. These ones, I don't know what exactly is different about them. They might have been like a higher tier, like for example, like these Predators here are like the lowest tier, the cheapest ones. These Predators here are the most expensive ones. These ones I want to say are probably middle tier, but they're size 11, whereas the rest of these shoes, most of them are 10.5. But these are actually the smallest shoes out of all of them, but they are a men's shoe. So I don't know what was up with those, but these ones were an amazing shoe. Fit perfectly, even with them being a little small, so it worked out. And again, love that stud pattern. Those ones got a lot of use indoor. That's why they're not quite as dirty. Those have a couple more wears in them, but I wouldn't want to use them too much. And these ones, another pair of $300 shoes here that I got for $30, thanks to Adidas. Really nice material here. You can tell the difference in price on these, or like the difference in like levels, because the way that fits really nice to your foot. This material, I don't know if you can really see it necessarily in camera, but this is just shitty. It doesn't really even feel that good around your ankle. But then this also has the control skin, as you can see there, that has a nice grip on the ball. Then they're laceless, and again, pretty similar stud pattern to those F50s as well, just a little bit higher up on this middle one. And they do have the boost technology as well, which helps with your ankles a little bit. So those are another really good shoe. Haven't quite worn those as much as the indoor ones. That's because I don't play quite as much outdoor. And then we move on to some more Predators. Really like the design on these actually. These ones are they're a little wacky, and I kind of like it. The only green pair of shoes that I have, but I like these a lot. Again, similar stud pattern, more similar to the F50s than the previous Predator. And this one actually has the My Coach thing, which I should really get one of those at some point. Although they kind of That was kind of really popular for like a year or two, and then it kind of got phased out. But I like the stripe pattern on that as well. You know, long stripes, diagonal, Predator on the back. Decent pair of shoes. Can get some really good curve on the ball with those for some reason. Then these ones, I'm not going to go too much into these. I've worn these once or twice. I tried them just to have like a different color shoes to those, but these ones just are not anywhere near the level of those laceless with the boost. So yeah, these are the bottom tier of Predator shoes. These ones cost like $80 retail. I wouldn't pay more than $20 for these though if you were buying them. Maybe try to find them on eBay or something if you really want to try them out. These ones, one of my favorite pair of cleats as well. I actually thought about getting a tattoo of this sort of design pattern on my the top of my foot, that right there. But decided against it. Probably for the best. They're not quite as special to me as the Predators, but these are a great shoe. They fit perfectly to my feet, and they really make good contact with the ball. This material, I really like this material on these. It's kind of similar to the like the control skin of that. You know, closer to that than sort of like this, which is just like plastic essentially. All right, now one of the last three. These ones are probably, I would say, top 3 of like my favorite design cleats. I love the color on these and the design of them. Whenever I played in them, they really hurt my ankles. So I don't know if that was because of like, you know, I did start playing soccer again after having a break, so that could have been why, but it also could have been due to these shoes. So other than that, these are amazing. I'll have to try them out again now that I'm not, you know, as hurting anymore. But I really like the design on those. Those have got some wear. And then we have, those are X cleats as well, by the way. X is from 2019, I think. These are X cleats from 2017. They've got the Tech Fit, which again is this sort of like sock material, which I really like in my shoes. These ones, again, really nice shoe. Hurt my ankles a little bit though, so you know, consistent with the X there. If you got ankle problems, you might not want to wear these, but they do. They're a nice shoe. I just realized they're also green, so I have 2 pairs of green shoes. But anyways, these ones aren't too bad. Pretty standard though. Not the worst, not the best. These ones are garbage. Nemesis cleats, the ones that I've got at least. These ones are again the cheapest version. Very clean there. I've worn them once, maybe twice, and not really played that much in them. They're really very tight, very narrow shoe. So because of that, you can see, like I mentioned earlier, it kind of like doesn't have enough, like, I don't know. It's too, I don't know, it just doesn't fit right. It's too narrow, kind of like in the design, and like pinches down. But I don't know. They look alright. That's why I got them in the first place. But not the best shoe to wear. Kind of ending it on a sour note. But that is the last shoe that I've got. So yeah, that is the whole collection again. If you guys have any sort of questions about these, you know, where to find them, what the names of them are, I've got the article numbers for all of them, so I'll be able to find it if you know, if you guys were wanting to know. But that's gonna do it for this video. If you guys liked it, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time.